Despite starting my collection over a year ago and having close to 600 games in my game library, I still consider myself a beginner in the beginning stages of collecting retro video games and collectibles from our past. My collection of video games starts at Nintendo Entertainment System and goes all the way up to my PS4 games. And as far as collectibles, I try to collect anything I see that's cool. Retro video game and toy collecting is like treasure hunting. Nothing compares to the excitement of finding a video game you may have forgotten about from your past and being able to relive those moments that defied your childhood. So I wanted to put together a series of videos to document my growth within my collection. So let's get into it. It's been a busy week and I have a lot to cover. A couple of days ago, I got a message from a good friend of mine who was cleaning out his garage, found some unwanted PS3 games, and hit me up to let me know and see if it's something I'd be interested in. Of course, I said yes. I'm very limited on PS3 games, so having any bit of PS3 games added to the collection would be welcomed. I only have probably about a good 10 to 12 of those. It's the only console I don't have very many games for. Shortly after, however, he lets me know that he threw in a couple of extra ones that he found after the fact. I received that package. It was completely jam-packed with games. Hector, buddy, I know you're watching this. I wanted to let you know thanks again for what you did for me. So this is the box that I got from my buddy Hector. And let me tell you, I am not disappointed with it one bit. I'm going to start off with a couple of Call of Duty games, like Modern Warfare. We got Modern Warfare 2. We got Modern Warfare 3. And we got Call of Duty Ghost. All four great games, happy to have, don't own them presently. Next would be a game that I enjoy immensely. This is Red Dead Redemption for PS3. This is actually the Game of the Year edition. It's the one that has the the zombie apocalypse portion of it, which is that's neat. I don't actually have that. I have the regular Red Dead Redemption, not quite that one. I've heard a lot about Max Payne. Now this is Max Payne 3. I've never owned a Max Payne game. Now I'm gonna definitely check this out because I've heard some really good things about it. Now, on to something that I am super happy to have. Actually, it's a collection of some things. The Assassin's Creed the Assassin's Creed collection. I've got most all of them. There's Assassin's Creed here. You got Assassin's Creed 2. I got Assassin's Creed 3. And I got Revelations. Super fun games to play. The Assassin's Creed series is amazing. Telltale Games had a couple of games that have come out. This is one of them. This is The Walking Dead. This is actually season 2. So I do own Back to the Future, one of my favorite movies. Never picked up the Walking Dead portion of it. So I'm going to try that one out. I'm sure it's going to be good. We got 2 games also based on movies. We got Enter the Matrix. Big, huge fan of this. And then we got Chronicles of Riddick. It's in one of those GameStop sell a loose copy type cases. Not a big deal. I'm not opposed to having this, especially because the amazing deal I got on this box alone. We got a couple steelbook cases. Now, I think there's only one in here that actually has a game, but I'm not disappointed at all because these steelbook cases are very collectible. There it is. Beyond for the PS3. Beyond looks amazing. Now, I haven't personally played this myself, but from just the graphics alone in the instructions manual in the inside, it's something I definitely would be interested in. Now, the empty cases that we got, again, not opposed to those because I can put those up somewhere in here until I get the actual game itself. We got Battlefield 4, decent looking. We got Call of Duty Black Ops. We got Call of Duty Black Ops. That other one was Black Ops 2. My apologies. But I got both of those. And we got Star Wars, The Force Unleashed 2. The imagery on this is really, really cool. And it comes with the instructions manual on the inside, so it's pretty neat. So that's what I had, but wait, there's more. I went in this box, and sure enough, there were a couple of them in there, because these ones I already kind of knew about. These are ones that he sent me a picture of and asked me if it's something I'd be interested in. So, of course, it wasn't much of a surprise. Now, what I seen in the box was a huge surprise, a very welcome surprise. We're talking Game Boy Advance. Anybody with a Game Boy, most people with a Game Boy, are familiar with the Pokemon franchise and owned a few of them. Well, now I'll be happy to say that I'm the proud owner of the Fire Red Edition, the Emerald, and the Leaf Green. These are amazing. And again, I can't thank you enough for putting these in there along with everything else that you've done for me. I appreciate it, buddy. Now let's talk about part 2 of my week. I had gotten a text message from my wife. She was out and she was at Goodwill. Now, I don't have any footage of being in Goodwill, so I had to essentially tell her to find me some games. And that's what I did. She had messaged me and told me there's a couple of games out at Goodwill and Habitat for Humanity. They were selling for $2.50 each. So I just told her to pick up what she could find, because I don't know what it is that they have. However, $1, $2.50, that doesn't seem like a bad deal. This is what she got. A lot of them are very, very common, so I am not overly excited about them. Something to add to the collection nonetheless. And some of them are like reproduction cases. Not a big deal for me, not right now. I can get more into collecting, but this isn't a collectible one anyway. This is Madden 06. And it's in there. She got me Bodie Miller Alpine Skiing. $1 pickup, probably worth $1. For Xbox, I have the matching Madden 06. So I got it for Xbox, and I got it for PlayStation 2. So got that. Check that off my list. This was actually interesting to me. It was Madden 12, but it was in this reproduction case. Now, everything else is in there, but it's for Xbox 360. That's why. At first, I was thinking it was an Xbox game. So moving on, another sports title. This I'm more excited about. This is NFL 2K. I'm gonna say 2K13. It's NFL 2K3. The 2K series had a very good football game. Now, Madden, of course, they bought the exclusive rights to NFL, so you've seen Sega Sports go bye-byes. But in my opinion, this was one of the better football games on the market. And I wish they would come back with it, because they were amazing games. Speaking of football, different kind of football, FIFA Soccer 12. Soccer games, love soccer games. Not a big soccer fan, but I love playing them. They are super, super fun. Now we're going to go with something a little unorthodox here. It's Madden, again, for PSP. So I don't own very many PSP games either, so this is welcome either way. Now, I got a picture of this game, and I was pretty excited. It was a NASCAR game. I'm not a NASCAR fan either. However, I do like the NASCAR games. This is NASCAR 06. Now, when I got it home, that was in there. Not the game, but that. Luckily, it was only 50 cents. Can't complain. Crowning achievement. My wife tells me that there is a sealed game at the Habitat for Humanity for 50 cents. So she told me what it was. Wasn't a super big fan of it, but I told her to get it nonetheless. Now, this is a sealed Just Dance for the Nintendo Switch. Looked up, this is actually worth $40. They had it on sale for 50 cents at Habitat for Humanity. So if I wanted to, I could flip this. I could probably sell it for a good $30, use that, go on my next adventure to buying more games. All right, guys, come with me. We're going to my favorite retro video game spot. Take a look around, see if we can find anything. All right, my favorite section, Nintendo Genesis and Nintendo 64. Let's see. Cruising USA. I remember that. Cheap enough for that, so I'll take that. Don't really see too much of anything else here. Let me go through these boxes here. Yeah, that's the cheap games. Mostly sports games. Xbox. It's Crash. Other than that, it really got cleaned out. Oh, I love these tags right here. It's a discounted price. It's usually about $2, but I don't really see anything with that tag that I'd want to get. Incredible Hulk? Nah. King Arthur. Didn't even know they made a game for that. Quake 4. Quake games were cool. Sports games. PS2. The same oh, there we go. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I'm really a Dragon Ball Z fan, but I know these ones are very highly sought after. Collectibles. So I'll grab that. Don't really see anything else. Unless you like Singster. Hey-o. Oh! Strike Force. I used to love bowling games. It's only $2.95. Might have to get it. Check this out. Down in the PlayStation section, Duke Nukem. I loved Duke Nukem growing up. This is a must-own. I'm getting this. As far as the rest of the PlayStation games, just almost a commons. Nothing I really want to pick up. Other than collecting video games and accessories, this is one of the accessories that I've been collecting here recently, Pops. I don't know why, it's just little figures, but love them. And here in the case is where they keep their really expensive Pops. They don't have much. Oh, Mickey, but I got Mickey and I see Dr. Emmett Brown. I realize this might take away my man card a little bit, but I've been really stuck on this show called The Good Place. It's on Netflix, and I don't know, it's a really cool show. Really got into it, really digged it. They got all the characters from it. And yeah. On the other side of the showcase thing, it has a lot of the expensive games for all different systems. The only one I see here I'm really interested in is that Pokemon Stadium. Everything else I either have, or it's either overpriced in my opinion, or it's just something I don't want. I always like to take a look around and see what else they have. CD collections, of course musical instruments. There's some t-shirts. Every now and then you'll find a good one, but usually they're a little pricey. Let's see. These end caps usually have something in it. Yeah, a couple pops and DVDs. The DVD section, usually steer clear of that. And my wife's favorite section of other stores, the clearance rack. Let's see. Usually they have some decent things, but looks like they've been cleaned out here too. This is cool. Jurassic Park mug. What's that? I guess that's for you. Put some of your little photos in. I don't know, it's not anything I would pick up. This is pretty cool. I want a full-size one, though, but this is a little miniature arcade game. One day, I will have that full-size one. One day. Let's see here. Bins. These are typically like dollar pieces. Every now and then you'll find a sign, maybe. Display. Junk. Mask. A couple pops. These are the clearance pops. I haven't really found any clearance pops that I'd like, but I always look just in case. Yeah, still nothing. Oh! This is pretty cool. Anybody remember Power Rangers? I might have to get it just for that. Let's see. Really nothing here. Oh, maybe? Nope. Yeah, worth a shot. Pickle Rick. Anybody watch Rick and Morty? We got plenty of Rick and Morty stuff. They have a lot of stuff here too. This is the scary movie section. This is kind of neat thing I found here. The Jason mask. It's a mug. That is definitely something I'd be into. You got a Ouija board on the end.
The Turning. I watched that.
And all the It memorabilia. That's pretty cool. Other than retro games, I am, of course, a PS4 fan, and this game I had to get while I was here. Pre-owned Far Cry 5, only going for about $29.95. Definitely getting that. While I was here, I didn't even realize this. Look, there's Casper the Friendly Ghost 3D for PlayStation. I'm getting it. One of the coolest things they have here is a free bin on the outside. Usually has books and stuff, sometimes movies, you'll find some things. And I am getting this Harold and Kumar. It's going in my bag right now. Other than that, a lot of it is stuff I wouldn't even pick up. It's still kind of neat they have this. So recap on our pickups today from Second and Charles. We got the Casper the Friendly Ghost Haunting 3D Challenge for $5.10. We got the Dragon Ball Z Budokai for PlayStation 2. We were able to pick up Duke Nukem Time to Kill. Got that one for the remarkable low price of $11.95. We got Cruisin' USA. Relatively cheaper game, $7.95. We got Pokemon Stadium. Super happy about this. We have ourselves a PS4 game in Far Cry 5. Amazing series. Can't wait for Far Cry 6 to come out for PlayStation 5. And finally, our freebie. Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Well, that's my game room additions for the week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.